I got my new Lorna Taylor stamps. So I wanted to make a couple envelopes, and I thought I'd come on and say hi because I haven't seen you guys in a while. Let me get this on so I can see your messages if you talk to me. If I can find myself, I don't come up anymore. I don't know why. Something changed on my. Here I am. This on so I can see. Hi. Hi. All right. So I always make these envelopes because when I copy stain my paper, I use parchment on the bottom first in the oven. So I always have lots of copy stain parchment. So, and then I just get a book page of any kind and I just sew, just write down, you know. And then I flip it up and sew it again, and got my little envelopes. And I don't even sew the ends so that I have all these little pockets and stuff, you know, here. No big deal. I'm just doing a few. And I thought I'd turn my camera on because somebody sent me this napkin because it matches my bags to my Etsy shop. It's so cute. So now I'm having fun. And I just wanted to show you guys so wrinkle it up. I know a lot of people go through great pains to keep their napkins all flat and their decoupage all flat and perfect, but I'm here to tell you that's a bunch of crap. Right? I'm here to show you that the flaws are what makes it fun. So, and I don't even do anything. Look. I just go like this. And it's glue stick even. Because you don't want a bunch of messy, Mod Podge, sticky yuck all over everything. Just put some glue down. Doesn't even matter, the glue stick. And then I crunched this up, right? And then I just lay it on here. Anyway, just lay it on and just pat. You don't want to flatten it out because then the wrinkles aren't going to show anywho. See? So just pat. And then I'm going to rip off, you know, on the edge here where it doesn't go. And you just rip it however way it rips. You just let it do it. And then I'm going to do the same thing right here. I'm just going to rip it off. Just whatever way it wants to go. Okay? Because the whole point of doing this junk journals is so that everything looks like junk. Or it is junk, literal. But I'm trying to make mine look like it's junk. Like I'm making this old Victorian journal and this lady, you know, is poor or something. Or whatever, you know, in the Depression days, you know, or something. And they're just using up their stuff, you know. Whatever it is they got laying around. And so you're trying to make it look not perfect, but you're trying to make it look like an accident, you know. Like maybe this napkin was laying on this piece of paper for years or something, you know. And it got stuck there, you know, and stuff. And I'll show you how to make it look old and stuff, you know. And so this is cute, right? So now I just want to put a little bit here. And it doesn't matter where. I put it somewhere different every time. Just throw it on. My glue's almost gone. My napkin's all messed up. but it's good. Just do it on and just let it go here. There, so when it shuts, it's gonna look like this. See, and then you'll have these little pockets, see? And then I got this one. It's a little different, kind of the same, but a little different. Okay, and then I got a little bit left, so I got one more. So let's just do 3 so you can get the idea. And then I'll show you why we're not making everything perfect and why I'm doing the wrinkles and stuff, you know? Because I like my journals to look, like I said, junky. It's a junk journal. You know, if you want to make a regular journal that's not junky and you just want like a lady's home journal, well then go print out a kit, you know, if you want, which is fun too. Kit journals are fun. You just go print a kit out, print it off the thing, fold the pages in half and stick it in. And oftentimes it comes with, see, now I'm doing it right down the middle this time. Oftentimes it comes with little envelopes and cute little things you can do. But if you want to make a junky one, you could even make kits look junky too. But I'm just saying, everybody has their own style, you know. And I always like to make mine look as if this was an accident. And I'm going to show you what I do. Okay. So just rip how it goes. You don't have to try to control it too much, because all the rips and tears and wrinkles and everything is what makes it, the whole thing. I mean, that's what gives a character an interest, you know. If you try too hard, sometimes it ends up looking forced and like intentional. And, which is fine, you know, if that's what you're going for. But I'm going to show you how to make it look like a mess. An intentional mess for funsies. Okay. Okay, now. And I use glue stick, so it's nice and dry. Okay. I don't have a bunch of Mod Podge sticking all around. Oh my God. I hate Mod Podge. It's terrible. You know, it sticks and then it dries and it's still sticky, you know, and it just gets everywhere. It's not fun. And the day I realized I don't have to use that for decoupage anymore, I was just like rejoicing, because you don't have to. All right. So if I had Mod Podge on here, there's no way in heck I could do what I'm going to do next, which is ink the high spots. Because now all these wrinkles I'm going to go over the top. This is tea stain. Maybe I should use something darker. Maybe. It's even working. Is it even coming on here? Barely. Barely. But it's fine. We're getting it. I like to go around the edge a little bit. I don't know. This isn't working the greatest, because I want to get the tops. Shoot. Let me see if I can find my other little thing. Here, let's use this. And I'll use vintage photo or something darker so you can see what I'm doing. How's that? Depends, you know, what kind of stuff. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere, because I don't want this napkin to look new. I want it to look like it's been sitting here for 50 years or something, you know. All right, and you use the wrinkles to your advantage, see? Okay. And sometimes I'll leave it just like that. I won't put nothing on there, but I'm going to show you what I do here. Let's get the ink done first. Okay. There. Okay. Doing this one too. Want to do them all since I'm sitting here. So just do it light though. You don't want to push down on the wrinkles that you made. Otherwise, you're kind of defeating the whole purpose, right? So let's just do it real light like this. Okay. You got to get some on because the next step is I like matte medium because it's not a big gloppy mess. It dries fast and it's not sticky and it's matte finish. So it's perfect. Okay, but before I do that, I want to put on, let me see if I can find it. This is it. I want these to look like they've been sitting around. So I want to do the coffee ring. You know, the coffee ring. Because that's cool. I love the coffee ring. This is a big coffee ring, though. I do have a smaller one. But let's do it. This one even has a splatter. So I'm going to put a stamp there, though. Maybe I won't do it. Will it look okay, the stamp there? Maybe I'll put the coffee ring on this side. Like this. See if it looks good or not. That's tea stain. I think this coffee ring's too big. I should get my other one, but I just don't know where it is right now. And I like the big splatter. Even right on top of the napkin, that's totally fine because it's going to look cool. Nice. I love it. See? Makes big old ring like somebody set coffee on top. Let's do it on this one too. Only I'll just do this one. That's kind of fun. I want to put the stamp right here. I don't know if this one would, if you could tell it was a ring, coffee ring. These ones are so big. I should get my little one out, but let's just wait and see how this one looks. Nice. See, I love that. I think that's so cool. But cheap thrills for me. Hi, miss. What you doing? I'm not doing anything really. I'm just screwing around today. Saturday, isn't it Saturday? I'm putting coffee rings on my envelopes. Trying here. I think coffee rings are so fun. And it helps make everything look old. See, I love it. So fun. All right. Okay, now, then you want to put any script stamping on top of that. See how the layers keep building and building and building? See? All right, get my, I want this black stuff. And then we're going to put a stamp on and stuff. All right, so let's see. I kind of want it dark too because there's a lot to get through here. Yeah, just a little bit right there. And this one I'll do a little bit over here, you know, just get another layer on there, you know. Yeah, see, and I do it right on top of the napkin too, some of it. Let's do it. This one, I'll put some in this corner. Okay. All right, that looks good. Okay, now what are we gonna do for stamps? There's so many different things you can do for stamps. But, hi miss. I got Lorna Taylor's new, you go to Instagram and you can order all her stamps. She's got such good stamps. But what I'm gonna use is, yum, that sounds yummy. Hi Kathy. Good morning. I got my little jar of stamps here. Except I keep digging in here and they keep being Christmas. So, can't believe it. So let's just dig in here and see what we can find real quick. I'm trying to get the Christmas ones out of here for Pete's sakes. Look at all these. I hate to use just red, white, and blue flags, but my vintage stamps are somewhere else. And these ones are like from the 80s or something, you know. Ooh, here's one with a tree. This is 2008. Ooh, here's a flower. That one's good. All right. Not exactly what I wanted, but for the sake of the video, let's just move on. We'll just ink it like this so it's, you know, got some interest and we can stick it on there like that. Ink this one. Stick them on, and this one, I don't know, should I rip 2008 off? Is that not old enough? You know what I mean? Anything in the 2000s, I'll rip it off. I'll save it though in case I change my mind. There. Okay, so that looks good. Let's glue these. Okay, so before I glue these on, the stamp parts, because we're getting to the end, I probably should put the matte medium on now and then glue these on. So I've got this matte medium. It's my favorite because it's not all sticky and yucky and Mod Podgy, for Pete's sake. This is what you call dry decoupage. And I could literally just leave it like this. It looks good to me. You know what I mean? But this matte medium makes it so that you can see the words that come up underneath. And that's why I like it so much. So let's open one up. And then there's drying time and stuff, so I didn't want to do that for the video, but it's fine. And this one actually is so straight that I kind of want to rip it some more so it's not so perfect. There. And then I love matte medium because it's not sticky. You can just lightly go over it. You don't got to have a big sloppy sticky mess. And you can keep the wrinkles. And you just dab around. I do, especially around the edges so it stays down, you know. Because all I used under here was some glue stick. Because I don't want, like I said, a big gloppy mess, sticky, yucky mess with the Mod Podge. So I just tap it around, lightly do it, and it stays on just good. See? And I got my coffee ring and my stuff, and then I can put, you know, my stamp on and stuff, and it'll look good like this. And then what I'll do is I'll use this then after it's all dry and put it around on different stuff, you know. So that's kind of how I do mine. And then I'll post pictures in group and stuff so you guys can see finished, you know, how it looks. And then it's fun, you know, you can use ribbon for a closure or just leave it, or, you know, sew something on there for something. You can put, you know, lace and stuff on. I have tea stain bundles of lace right now and gauze and stuff in my shop. So I was thinking of decorating this up with my tea stain stuff because it's so pretty. So we'll see here in a minute what because, ooh, I love that. Love this, how it looks. Yes, yes. And then I get the leftovers of all the tea staining because it's really, I put all my packs in the shop, and then I get the leftovers so I can use all this stuff, you know, and it's all tea stained, and there's a bunch of different kinds of stuff you can get. All these laces and trims are in there, so it's kind of fun. And I'm going to use this. There's appliques and sparklies and stuff, so I'm going to use all my leftovers. And if you need some of that, it's in my shop. I didn't link it, but you guys know, Bygone Variety Shop on Etsy. I'll link it when I'm done and change the name and stuff. I just wanted to come on and do it. I didn't want to do links and all that. Sometimes it gets annoying, you know. But I'll put it in after I'm done here. There. I love these and they look good. So it's just parchment paper with a dictionary page on the top. And then I just sewed down like that. You know. Sewed down the side and then put this part up and sewed and made my little envelope. Okay, so now everything's wet, so you know. So you know. So that's it, girls. I'll glue my stamps on and then I'll show pictures in group and show you guys what it looks like when I'm all done. Okay? Thanks for coming in and seeing me. My journal sold that I showed you guys last night, so that was really fun. I got one more left in there. Now I'm going to start doing regular size ones so the prices aren't so high. My regular size ones. I got a couple empty ones in there too with just covers if you want one with just a cover. Okay? Okay. See you later.